skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Hurricanes offense making their way on the field today. Well, this wide receiver was one of the big portal additions in the offseason. Kirk, he's been spending time with the quarterback trying to build a quick connection. We'll see if they have that today.
Well, they put a big investment into this receiver, and now you find out if he's worth it. Opportunity to make some big plays, attacking this defense downfield. Let's see if he's worth the hype.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And they tack on the extra point. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense out there for their first possession. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
They're going to the air on the first play. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cruz. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Does it fly to the wideout? Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The sure hands. It's Cruz. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. The Hurricanes come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Canes. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. So after the momentum shifts, Kurt, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't they have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Have one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
That's a nice pickup there. They've iced some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Working for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the...
And they will score! Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Catch made on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
35, Miami, 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Pulls it in. It's Cruz. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Colorado.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Short completion at the tight end. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Cut quickly. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Passes the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cage will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half.
Miami, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now, a 4th down.
The Buffaloes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Miami, 21.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Buffs. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's just finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds his man. It's Thompson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. A second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Back-to-back deep shots. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense now facing a 3rd and long at the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Canes will send their punt team out of the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And so, Kirk, Colorado has the lead. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offense.
Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Buffalo's looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Clay. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Touchdown, Miami. This passing game is still on fire.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. The defense come up with answers this time.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Working clock with the ground game. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's complete. Runs through the defender. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the Buffaloes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Well, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Clay. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah.